Hi guys, welcome to Monetize. During these unpredictable and difficult times, I'm sure many of you are looking to create an additional source of income for yourself, or maybe contemplating changing your career to the one which is entirely recession proof. So let me introduce myself. I'm Nikhil, the founder of Monetize, and as the name suggests, I help you to monetize yourself. So how do we do that? Basically, I provide three kind of services, which is trade calls, number two, trading account management, and number three, trading courses. Starting today, I'm going to record a short video on the weekly preview, which is available in the text format on my website. My website is www.monetize.in. So let's begin with the video now. Go to blog section and you'll find weekly previews of the world markets. So the text format is published every week, and starting today, we are going to start the video format of this section. So basically, we have a recap section in the beginning and the important events which are upcoming in the next week. Then I cover up four instruments in this weekly preview blog. Number one is dollar index, number two is gold, number three is crude oil, and number fourth is Nifty. So let's begin with the technical analysis. We'll open tradingview.com. We'll go to charts, and in my watch list, I'll go to DXY. DXY. Let's begin with the monthly chart. Okay, so this is the swing high from where the downtrend started, and now we are in the upside correction. The first line is 23% retracement, the second line is 38, and the next one is 50% retracement. Currently, the DXY market is at 38% retracement level, which is around 94.50. If we mark it like this, yeah, so it will come around 94.50. So this point is now acting as a resistance, this one. And if we check on weekly, this level, this is the level which is now support. I'm changing the chart to line chart, and I'll bring my support line exactly on the turning point. One second. Converting again to the candles chart. So this is the support, and I'll mark the next target, this one. I'm changing it to green, and this is the resistance line. So this should be red in color. I'm removing the Fib tool to make the chart more clear. Okay, so this is what the weekly chart is showing. Let's go to daily. Okay, now on the daily chart, if you join the low points and create a trend line, so this is the rising trend line, okay, which I've shown in my text format. This is 93.5 support level, and this is 94.5 resistance level. So first scenario, the market touches the rising trend line, bounces higher, breaks 94.5 this level, it will make a retest of 94.5 and goes higher to 96.1, the ultimate 50% zone, which is this next resistance level. This is scenario number one. I'm removing these arrows to explain the second scenario. The market breaks the support of the rising trend line at 93.5, comes below, and now this level will be a resistance level on the retest, and it drops further down to the next level, which is here 92.3. Ninety-two point two five, 92.3. Okay, but I want to show you one thing. Check MACD histograms. Let me zoom in. This scenario is still bullish. Okay, so I am of the opinion like the first scenario should be good enough, in which it should come down, retest the rising trend line on the support, and it should continue higher. Now let's go to the second instrument in our weekly preview section, which is gold, XAU USD. Starting with the monthly, give me a second please. Yeah, now this was the previous swing low. I'm marking Fib retracement tool from the low to the highest, and the retracement took place to 38%. First one is 23, second is 38. The price went below 38% a couple of times, could not sustain over there, took 38% level, 1720 level as the support, and started going upwards. This scenario is still bullish because there is no ending divergence. This is high on the MACD lines. Similarly is the histogram on the MACD. This high and this is high. Okay, and now we have created a hidden bullish divergence. So hidden bullish divergence is always a continuation divergence. I'm switching to weekly now. On the weekly, if you check, the histogram is now turning bullish and the MACD lines are crossing for the bullish crossover. So it's converting to a bullish scenario. The point is, if you want to check the resistance, so around 1826, 1830, basically 1830 is the resistance point. 1830, okay. So weekly is now pointing towards the bullish scenario, and let's check on daily. Daily has a support here. Then this one. If this resistance is broken now, it has been tested multiple times in the recent past. One, two, three. Three unsuccessful attempts were there, but now if it breaks this time, crosses above, makes a retest of this point and continues higher. If you want to check the level, I'm just removing these lines, these arrows. Okay. So once 1820 is broken, the next level is around 1830, 1846, and then 1879, which is fib extension 100%, 1879. So I'll be targeting, if this level is broken, I'll be targeting 1879. Okay. So this is the scenario for gold. The third instrument is crude oil, US oil. See, monthly the scenario is bullish. Histograms are green going upwards, the MACD lines are going upwards, and this is a bullish cross. So everything is bullish in terms of monthly. I'm switching to weekly now. Weekly now, this is the last resistance which was broken. Go to line chart, mark this horizontal resistance, okay, which should now act as support. Let me go back to monthly. The monthly scenario is still bullish. Weekly, we can get some retracement because of the bearish divergence coming in. This is the bearish divergence. When the price is making a high, second high, third high, this is a higher high scenario, but the MACD is not making higher highs. Instead, it's making lower highs. So this is called divergence. So due to divergence, this is bearish divergence. We can expect a pullback. Okay. And now let's go to daily. On the daily, what I'm expecting, a pullback into this region, retest this area as support, and continue higher. Let's go to 4 hour. 4 hour is also suggesting a bearish price action. Reason being, after bearish divergence, when the price started going below, going down, this low point was broken and a second low point was created. So this is L1. Let me mark it. Just a second. I'm marking the first point as L1, this one, and I'm marking the second low point as L2. L1 and L2 are downward sloping, okay, and similarly if you check the MACD lines and the histograms, they are also downward sloping. There is no divergence here. So what will happen? The market may bounce a little, retest this falling trend line, and come back towards the 76 area. On the daily, it will look like this. Got it? So in the short term, the market will remain bearish, let it retest, and then take off. Now, because the higher time frames are bullish, I'm not looking to sell it. I'm waiting for the market to retest the support, make a bullish confirmation, and then we'll buy from this level to the higher levels. And now last is Nifty. Starting with monthly. Monthly, it's still bullish. Everything is bullish. Weekly has started coming down and it has started creating the bearish divergence scenario. As I've explained now, it's making lower high on the MACD lines and MACD histograms. But the price is moving and making higher highs. So this is bearish divergence. So due to divergence, we can expect pullback. And if we calculate from the last swing low to the recent swing high, $23, 38, 50. This is the area which we can retest on the pullback. Let's go to daily. I'm removing the fib lines. I'm removing the divergence lines just to make the chart clearer. I'm adding the support line, which is the rising trend line, which is still intact. So the price is in the pullback mode, but it has not broken below this support line. So again, in the text format, I have given two scenarios. Number one, the price breaks below this point. This is the critical support point, which is around 17,540, 550. Let me mark. Okay. So until we are above this support, I can't say it has turned 100% bearish. Let it break, making it red. Let it retest, then it will come down to the next support, which is this area. See, around 15,750 to 16,000 area. If it breaks this support, otherwise the alternative scenario, because monthly is still bullish, let it break the falling trend line resistance. I'm clearing these red lines, arrow lines. Alternatively, it should break above, make a retest, and continue higher. Towards the next target, which is 19,000. Now, why I'm saying 19,000? Let me go to weekly chart. and mark the fib levels. Yeah, this is the first wave, and from here the second wave started. Differentiating it with green, and see fib 100 and fib 200 of both, fib 200 of the first wave and fib 100 of the second wave. The target comes between 18,778 to 19,400. So I'm taking the midpoint 19,000 as the target if it continues higher. Okay, so I hope this video brings some value to you. You'll be like taking your weekly trades in the coming week with the help of this video, and do subscribe to my channel and keep looking for more such videos. Thank you so much.